Alright, what's going on, you guys? Me, Matt Bright again, like always, here to bring you another video. Today is The Walking Dead, Season 5, episode 15, I think. I'm gonna check it now. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the detail, because I don't want to take up your guys' time. So, basically what happens today is they go on this run, and while they're on a run, sorry if I'm slow, it's multitasking is not my thing. I'm looking at a computer and talking, and, so, they, 11, 12, okay, so it's 14, I think. Episode 14, whatever, continuing on. So they go onto like this run because I don't really know what the deal with was, but Eugene needed like these power boxes things. Anyway, so they're there, and Eugene and Rosita find the boxes, and they get those, and then there's Aiden, who I don't know if you know Deanna or whatever. She's a lady that like runs the Alexandria. Well, Deanna's son is like shooting this walker that's got full body armor, so he can't shoot it in the head because it's got, remember in season 3, it had like riot gear on it, was covering, and he had grenades strapped to him, because he was like covered in ammo and stuff like that, and Glenn was like, whoa, stop, but he didn't, and he shot one of the grenades, and the grenades blew up, and, so that caused a giant explosion, and Aiden, like, there was these shelves that were turned that way, and in the shelves there was, like, prongs sticking out, and Aiden's, body went through the prongs, like, right here, in his shoulder, and, so, he's in that, and I think, I didn't watch this episode in too much detail. I went back and watched a few spots where I wasn't familiar, but I think Rosita goes back and hits her head, and she's knocked out, and her head's all bloody, and Eugene's like taking care of her and whatnot, and then Glenn, what's his face, Noah, and Aiden, Nicholas. Aiden is the guy who's went like that. Nicholas is this other guy from Alexandria, and he's a total coward, I'll put that out. They're in this revolving door, and they're trying to push the way out, and as they push the way out, like when Nicholas gets out of the revolving door, that opens up the other side, and that lets zombies get in, so walkers get, Noah's dead, and then Glenn gets back to the truck, and he beats up Nicholas, who's the guy who's responsible for, killing Noah, and there's a video for that, and then that's about all that happens there. They get Rosita and all them back in the truck. The only person that really dies is Aiden, the guy who's prongs. He said, just leave me, and zombies got him. So he dies, and Noah dies. And then they get back to the place. Well, Carol's being extremely rude to this kid, which I don't know which side I'm going to take. I don't know if the kid's a sweet little boy or if Carol needs to be this way. But, sorry, that's a computer. I'm not sitting there doing this. Middle finger, sorry. I'm touching the, you know what I'm talking about. And so she's like pushing him and get out of my house. He snuck into her house trying to get ingredients for cookies. I honestly think the cookies thing's hilarious, and so they get that, and he's cooking with her, and she's pretty much talking to him, and he's like, I need a gun, and she said, for who? And he just took off running, and he said when he gets angry, he breaks things, and he broke a statue in front of his house. Sorry if I'm talking super fast, there's YouTube videos I want to watch. And then, so he does that, and then she goes there, and she knocks on the door, and Pete, I'm not a huge fan of Pete, I don't know about you guys, he's the one that's married to Jessie, whatever her name is, and he's like all huffing and puffing and sweaty when he opens the door, and she's like, can I talk to Jessie, or whatever her name is, and he's like, no, it's not a good time. And then because Carol was beaten by her husband, I don't know if you know that. So she just knows by the way he's acting that she's beating her. And so he goes and tells Rick, and Rick got pretty ticked off about this because Rick's the cop, and I think Rick likes Jesse. It's obvious, okay? I don't need to say I think. I know Rick likes Jesse. So he got ticked off, and Carol said you have to kill him. One thing about this episode, which is very important, Gabriel, who's the pastor, if you guys remember him, he's bald or whatever, he's the preacher. He goes to Diana, who's the governor of Alexandria, and tells her, sorry, I know I'm going fast, it's just, I think this thing's going to cut off. I think I'm going to run out of space on my iPod. So, he tells her Rick and them are bad people, you got to kick them out. Luckily, Maggie hears it, so hopefully, of course, Maggie will go tell Rick and all them. But Carol told Rick to, kill Pete, is Jesse's husband's name. And the look in his eyes, you know, Rick's look, you could tell that he's going to do it. So, yeah, that's about it. One thing I didn't like about this episode is Noah said, I want to be an architect to the one guy who is an architect there, and it was Deanna's husband, and he says, okay, I think that was just a waste of time in the episode, because Noah dies, and I'm sorry that I'm laughing about it, it's just the way Noah died was funny. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, go watch the video, it's on my channel, or watch a better quality video, whatever, but he's beats up on the glass and his eyes are huge, and I thought it was funny. Anyway, that's it, that's all, see y'all.